Relations Specialist here at CLIA, and I'm going to just quickly go through some housekeeping before introducing our presenter. This webinar will run about 45 minutes with time for questions at the end. Please feel free to type your questions into the questions module of the webinar, and we'll get to them at the conclusion of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted on CLIA's YouTube channel, CLIA Global. And with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our presenter, Oya B. Passionate is the word to describe Oya's love for travel, meeting new people, and exploring the world. She is a 25-year travel industry veteran with a career spanning hotels, tour operators, and air consolidation. She started up branch offices in new locations and taking leadership roles and has been with Scenic and Emerald Cruises for more than 2 years. Oya has an infectious positive attitude and outstanding reputation in the travel industry. She takes great pride in her ability to build lasting relationships with her agency partners. Oya loves cooking, music, dancing, and of course, traveling the world. She also plays the piano, and I'm sure, like many of you, anything related to the ocean will take her breath away. And with that, take it away, Oya.
Oh, thank you so much for this wonderful welcoming message and welcoming me, actually. And hello, my travel partners. I'm Oya B, as you may already know me. If you don't, it's very nice to meet you, and it's a great honor and pleasure being with you all here. Today, I will be talking about our Scenic Group, a little bit of an introduction, our brands, and of course, group and charters, the incentives, and the current offers. Again, at the end, if we have the time, I would love to show you 2 videos. If the time doesn't allow me to do so, in my follow-up email, I will make sure that you will all receive some videos on our brands because it's very important. I'll try to make it as fast as possible. As I said, we have 4 brands, and it's sometimes very hard to cover in a short time of period. So I'm gonna, I will actually take the video away for my face. I'm sorry. So I will turn it off so that you will have the full screen to see the presentation. Until then, see you in a bit, okay? So again, thank you very much for having me here, and let's start our journey. Scenic Group, we have 4 brands, and you are seeing Glenn and Karen Maroney. They're the owners. Glenn is a visionary gentleman, and Karen is, I think she's doing an exceptional job with designing the interior of the ships. So we started our journey in Australia 34 years ago as a tour operator. And then back in 2008, Glenn actually started building up his own ships on the rivers. And that's how Scenic Luxury Cruises and Tours, Scenic Rivers actually was born. And then moving forward in 2014, our deluxe version brand, Emerald Waterways, was born, again on the rivers. And then he continued building up ships, and he loved it, I think, that he said, hey, let me start building up yachts. So our first yacht, Scenic Eclipse, has launched in 2019. Scenic Eclipse is the world's first discovery yacht. And in 2021, our second yacht will be launched on our Emerald brand, which is Emerald Azzurra. So to summarize, we're family-owned, Australian company, started our journey as a tour operator, and we have 4 exceptional brands to choose from on the rivers and the oceans and yacht cruising. Before I move into our brands, I wanted to rest assure all of you that we are committed for your health and safety. The world is definitely having some difficult times, but we are working very, very closely with our global team and with the global protocols that we make sure that our guests and the crew members are healthy and safe with our new protocols in place. You will find out those protocols for the oceans and the rivers, more details in the handouts. Please have a look at it, and I'll share it also later on if you need more details. All right, so why Scenic Group of Brands? I was trying to mention that we are very well known for our innovations, inclusions, and river cruise cover. We're always, I want to say always, but to maybe be more accurate, actually, that we're probably trying to do the first on the rivers, or when it comes for ocean cruising also. Innovations, if I wanted to name a few that were the first who come up with the Scenic Lounge, which is our covered step out balcony. Remember, Scenic Rivers were launched in 2008. Or a pool on our Emerald brand that converts into a cinema at night, that you will see the pictures also. Or inclusions, we are including more than any other cruise lines of its kind. Every brand has a little bit more extra coverages in the inclusions. For example, if you're looking for a best value on the rivers, you have to look into the Emerald cruises. We say the best kept secret in the cruise industry because of, again, all the inclusions, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. We do have our Scenic Freechoice excursions, Enrich, gratuities included. On the Emerald brand also, we have Emerald Plus, Emerald Active. They're all included excursions. River cruise cover is also something very unique, and I think we're, again, a first on the rivers, that on our river brands, on Emerald and Scenic Rivers, your clients will automatically be covered with our river cruise cover. It's kind of an insurance that in case of in case of, let's say, Mother Nature, the water levels are high or low, if the clients cannot be cruising on the rivers, then they're covered and they will be receiving refunds in the cash value on the days that they're not on the rivers. And again, it's all calculated as per the cabin type, the situation per day, etc., and the itinerary, etc., etc. But we're the first also for that. So when it comes to Scenic brands, we have 4 brands to choose from, and I know that you will find one of our products that will fit to your client. So let's start with the Scenic Europe River Cruising, that it's on the rivers. 2008 she was born. Truly all-inclusive. We do not ask a credit card from the clients when they're on board. All suites, butler service, dining options, the excursions, Enrich and Freechoice. We have a tailor-made app. We actually say that actually your guests will have the nth degree, that they don't have to think about anything because we're including and taking care of your clients' needs. So these are some awards that we have received. As you can see, that it's really says it itself. Where do we go? We go to the European rivers, Danube, Rhine, Main, and Moselle, Saône and Rhône, and Seine rivers, and Douro, and Russia, and plus Southeast Asia. I also put the number of the guests to give you a better idea. We all actually, as other river cruise companies, we all cruise on the same rivers. They're all beautiful, but everybody is doing the things differently. So when it comes to Scenic, you don't have to worry about anything, because once you pay, everything is included. Then you don't have to worry about your airport transportation, gratuities, excursions, meals, beverages all day long. Here's a deck plan of the Scenic. We have actually, as you can see, we have decks, jewel deck, sapphire, and diamond deck. Our Royal Panorama suites are at the aft of the ship, and then you'll see all the balcony suites in the kind of like starting from the aft to the front. Royal owner suites are always in the middle. You see the sun deck and river view terrace. We have the wellness area in the jewel deck, crystal dining, river cafe, and also Portobello and L'Amour Panorama Lounge, lounge and bar are at the front of the ship. Of course, we do include Wi-Fi and the app that I was talking about. Let's see the ship. You will always see, when it comes to Scenic, we say 5-star luxury. Some people may think that you will have those big chandeliers and stuff. No, it will be very contemporary look. You will see a lot of marbles, travertins, glasses, or mirrors all around, very open space, and there will always be some pop. So this is the reception area. When it comes to Scenic Rivers, again, we have up to 6 different dining options. So it's very unique. Think about it. If your clients are looking for something different and unique, think about Scenic Rivers. Again, we have Crystal Dining, our main dining room, River Cafe, all-day dining, Portobello's and Lumière in France, that it's a more intimate 6-course meal paired with some wines, and every guest will be able to join this evening, 32 guests at a time, and they will be randomly selected, and the guests will have invitations at their suites when they come from the excursions to join the dinner. If your guest is celebrating on a special and they wanted to have this special dining option on a special evening, you cannot pre-reserve it. Please make sure that the guest informs the reception at the check-in so that they will be, you know, scheduled for that specific night for the specialty dining, or else they will be just randomly selected. Table Raviv, it's a very special event on the dining diamond deck guests and some itineraries also. Of course, in-suite service, all food and beverages are included, unlimited, and the beverages are premium beverages. Wellness, we do have a salt room, again, a first on the rivers. All our river ships has a salt room. It's very it's a therapeutic, very healthy environment that you don't have to undress. It really relaxes you, helps you to breathe better if you have a problem. Let's say if you have asthma, it really relaxes you, and this Himalayan salts are very, it's good for you. We do have the activity managers, yoga, Pilates in the mornings, especially on the sun deck. Of course, we have a massage room, hair salon. Please remember, everything is included but these 2 things, massage and hair salon, because I always say, easy to remember, when you have a person who are doing the services, you know, by their hands, then there's a little bit of a cost. So let's say a massage, it can be from $25 to $55, depending on how many minutes. I think I paid around $55 last year for a 50-minute massage. It's really nothing. Hair salon, I also wanted to have my hair done. I have a very long curly hair, and they did a very nice blow, you know, like blow up. And it was, I paid, I think, $35 only. So it was really good. Fitness center, for the guests who wants to keep their fit, it's a beautiful area. Again, it's all included. Vitality pool, it's on our sun deck. It's large enough. It's a great way of relaxing and having your cocktail while you're watching the scenery. Of course, the butler service, I was talking about again at the beginning, that every suite, every guest will have a butler. Now, also remember, the butler will never be waiting for you outside the door, but they will be just a phone call away. Laundry services, again, complimentary for every guest, but depending on the suite type, they may have some limitations. Again, I will send you the information about the suite types and what amenities will be coming with those suites at the same time. Let's see the suites just a little bit. You're seeing actually the deluxe balcony. The picture is the deluxe balcony. It's 225 square feet. The difference between the balcony suite versus the deluxe is the space that you see here in between the mirror and the bed. Other than that, it's really almost the same. I wanted to say that this is my favorite part of it, Scenic Sun Lounge. We call it Scenic Sun Lounge. This area, behind the curtains, there is a glass door like an accordion that you can close it up. This window is operated by these buttons, like touch of a button up and down. And when you close the door and the curtains, it becomes actually like a sunroom. It's separate from the room. If you want to, you can separate it. So it means it's a privacy that if one guest wants to sleep and rest and the other one wants to still sit outside kind of at the balcony, they can do so without disturbing themselves. I think this is a very unique selling point that keep this in mind. It's one of my favorite places. It's beautiful. We do have suites, the royal suites. It's starting from 360 square feet, goes up to 520. It's a gorgeous suite, beautiful. Again, I will share if you want me to, or reach out to me. I will share all these suite types and their amenities if you need more details. All right. We're also very well known with our shore excursions. Well, I always say we better know it because we started our journey as a tour operator, right? So when it comes to excursions, we're really an expert. Our journey designers designs all these and handpicked selected places and the excursions. They're all inclusive. Scenic Enrich, it is more intimate and when we're experiencing the Scenic Enrich excursion, it's only exclusive to the scenic guests. There will be nobody else. And depending on the itinerary, depending on where you are, you will always have a very exclusive experience. Free choice, we call Scenic Freechoice excursions that depending on the itinerary, you will have 3 to 4 different excursions to choose from every day. If time allows them, you can choose 2 excursions if you want to. So once the excursions are open to be booked, you will be in the trip personalizer and you can pick and choose, or your clients are more than welcome to pick and choose by themselves. I always get these questions. What if the guest wants to change their minds? No problem at all. When they're on board, they can talk to the cruise director and they can make those arrangements. As long as that excursion is available, they will be able to make those changes too. So it's not like once you pick and choose, it's kind of done. No, doesn't matter. All right, so we have e-bikes. They're all electronically assisted bicycles. It's great because I cannot ride 3 miles by myself. But these e-bikes helps you that there's a little motor. You pedal once and it pedals twice by itself. So it's really working with a battery. So you kind of half the way you pedal by yourself, and the e-bike is helping you to pedal rest of the tour. So we have the Scenic Tailor-Made app. This is an app that you can use it if you are more adventurous and wanted to explore the destination just by yourself. Take your e-bikes, get your app, activate the app, and the app will start talking back to you wherever you are traveling. If you're on board, you can sit at the sun deck or at your suite, and all you do is just click on the app. Then the app will start talking back to you like a self tour, and you're not missing anything. Or if you're shopping on your leisure time and you see a castle, again, go back to your app, open the app, and just pick and choose whatever you're seeing. The app will start telling the story about it. It's a very cool app that I have not seen it before, so it's really good. Scenic Culinaire, another first, another innovation for us, that this is first on the rivers, that all included Scenic Culinaire. Your clients on the France itineraries, so when your clients are in France, they will be able to see these Scenic Culinaire options. Then they can just pick and choose. They will be shopping with the chef, and when they come back, they will be cooking and learning some techniques from the chef. We also teamed up with National Geographic Expeditions. For the ones who doesn't know, I wanted to tell you that this is another program that I'm very proud of, that we partnership with them, with the National Geographic. And what it is, on Scenic brand, we do have the Net Geo experts on board. So they are traveling with your guests. They are learning about how to take a photo, a better picture with the phones. Let's say, I'm just giving an example, or more deeper history for about that destination. And you are going to get 15% commission on those Net Geo itineraries. If you're interested, let me know. We can also do a cruise night, and I can perhaps talk about only specifically for these itineraries if you want to. Okay, keep it in mind. Southeast Asia. Please keep it in mind always, always, always that we do build up our own ships, except a few places. So we design our ships, and they're all purpose designed for the destination. On the Southeast Asia, we have two ships, Scenic Azzurra, which she is cruising on the Irrawaddy in Myanmar. It's only holding 44 guests. On the Mekong, we have Scenic Spirit, 68 guests only, and Spirit goes into Vietnam and Cambodia. So this is Aura. Again, we build up our own ship. We own the ship. The crew is ours, and it's a spectacular experience. She's Scenic Spirit, again, 68 guests maximum. We own the ship. It's spectacular. If you are interested, I can also share some more detailed information. Again, when it comes to Scenic, it's all inclusive. All guests will have their butler service, dining, beverages, everything is included. Enrich, and one of the Enrich excursions is having a dinner, the gala dinner in one of the temples. I have experienced it. I have no words to describe it. It's just phenomenal. Let's see some spaces. Again, I'm not going to go into details, but as you can see the spaces, our smallest suite will be 340 square feet. When it comes to Scenic, it's our spaceships. It's all about giving the space and freedom to our guests. All right, let's jump into our oceans. Happy birthday, Scenic Eclipse. We just celebrated her birthday, first year. She's beautiful. This picture is a real picture, actually. It was taken in Antarctica, and she's just beautiful. Why Scenic Eclipse? Again, it's a first. I would say that we hold only 228 guests maximum, 200 guests on the polar regions. And again, she is specifically designed, actually, or focused, designed for Antarctica and Arctic regions. If you have any clients who are interested, please come back to me later on that we can kind of go over more details, and I can train you on those destinations also. We have up to 10 dining experiences, 2 helicopters, kayaks, zodiacs, 8 lounge and bars, a marina platform that the guest doesn't have to leave the ship when they're going on and off for the excursions, and of course a submarine. Yes, a submarine. Purpose built, again, a first. I would say that Scenic Eclipse was built, it's our ship with the latest technology, and we call, Eclipse has the 0-speed stabilizers. Why? In polar class, we say, why? To make it short and simple for all of us to understand that the stabilizers that we have are 50% larger than its own kind, or just 25% smaller than the largest ship, which is Oasis of the Sea. So think about it. I have a picture. Just think about it, that our stabilizers are only 25% smaller than those big, huge ships, and which allows us not to anchor so that we are not damaging the seabeds. Also, when you are having the rough seas, the motion is minimal. That if your clients are a little bit afraid of the motion sickness, especially in the polar regions, this is way to go, because it will be minimal or no motion at all. All right, all inclusive again. Remember one thing, when you hear Scenic, it's all inclusive. Butler service, dining, all those specialty dining options, beverages, excursions. We do have a discovery team on board, of course, that are all included, and indulgent spaces. Let's see. Helicopters. Helen Muren was our godmother. She was stunned actually with our ship. We have 2 helicopters, 7 people at a time. And on the polar regions, one always stays on the ship in case of an emergency, God forbid, to make sure that we are able to rescue those clients. On the non-polar regions, those 2 helicopters will be running all day long to do the excursions. You cannot pre-reserve this. You have to make the reservations while on board. The reason, again, is you have to be qualified mentally and physically to have these excursions, and it's not included. This is another thing that is not included, but it's a very minimal charge, okay? And we're not trying to make the profit out of it, but the charges are to kind of maintain the equipment. Our submarine, we have one, Scenic Neptune. Her name is Neptune, 6 passengers at a time. Same thing, you cannot pre-reserve it. The clients has to be mentally and physically be prepared and ready to experience this. Again, it's not free. There's a minimal charge, and again, the charges are just to keep the equipment's, you know, the maintenance. I have to say that I'm very honored to say that actually Scenic Neptune is a winner at the Sea Trade Cruise Awards. We got it, Expedition Cruise Initiative of the Year. And this picture is a real picture with 2 of our guests on the submarine. It's a quiet experience. She goes down to up to 1,000 feet. Can you imagine? I want to do it. I don't know you guys, but I want to do it. All right. So Scenic Lounge. This is the heart of the ship. And you're seeing the whiskey bar right over here. We have around 100 whiskeys, all included. If the guest wants to try some of the different kinds, they're more than welcome. Scenic Senses Spa. This is our spa area. It's 5,900 square feet. It's an amazing space. That, let's see another picture. If this goes up. All right, saunas and steam room. We have 2 sections actually for the ladies and the gentlemen. One side goes to the women's side, the other goes to the men's side, and for the privacy. It's just a beautiful place. Also, power gym. So just to let you know, we have about 2,500 different recipes on board. So I read it somewhere that if you wanted to experience and taste all these recipes, you have to be a guest of us for a month and a half so that you will be able to try all these meals. So having said that, why I remember this, of course, you need to keep it up and you have to have a gym, this beautiful, spectacular gym area that while you're cruising and sailing away from a port or into a port, you can just stay fit in this power gym. Again, all-inclusive wellness area, yoga and Pilates studios. There are some clients that may wanted to have some private sessions. It is also included. They just need to talk to the instructor and find the available time, and they can have their private sessions if they want to. It's very good because after the dinner, if some clients are having difficulty to sleep, let's say, there will be some sessions also to help you to sleep or relax or stress, like taking your stress away, etc. They're all included. It's a beautiful place. Oh my God, it's just beautiful. This is our theater, and at the back you see a bar there. And this is a theater that it's not a typical ocean line theater place. There won't be any events like the Hollywood classics, but you will have your the Discovery team will be having the lectures here. You may have some karaoke nights, very low-key entertainment. This is actually basically will be more discovering the destination with fun facts and etc. Dining options. If you again remember, we have up to 10 dining options, from fine to casual to fine experiences. Let's see some pictures. Elements is our main dining, and again, you don't have to make any reservations for these. It's all included. You don't have to pay for it. Azzurra Bar and Grill, again, it's very casual. Yacht Club, it's at the pool area. You can just go there. You don't have to make any reservations. Now, Lumière French cuisine, it's included. There's no extra cost. However, I highly recommend that when you're on board, please let your clients that when they're on board, they can make a reservation for that specific night that they want to experience this French cuisine. Again, it's included. You don't have to pay anything extra. We have also Asian fusion that we have teppanyaki, 10 guests at a time. Again, reservations are probably recommended. And we also have a sake bar up to, I think, 14 different sake and sushi bar. It's a beautiful place, actually, all included. You don't have to pay anything. Let's see some of our suites. It's all suite, all veranda suite, okay? 114 veranda suite. There is no inside cabin, nothing. This is our entry level. You're seeing 344 square feet. It's a gorgeous, it's a beautiful suite. And again, this is our standard start level. If you're interested, again, I will probably send you more information. Just send me an email and let me know. Spa suite, it's very unique, actually. It starts from 530 square feet. It's very important because of the spa suite is actually very unique with its own spa suite bath. This spa suite has a steam shower. So if the guest doesn't want to leave their suite and go to the spa, let's say, they can have the spa experience in their suite, and our complimentary spa treatment is also included in the spa suite. Just keep it in mind. It's a value when you're talking to your guests. Owner's penthouse, 2,099 square feet. Oh my God, it's just a gorgeous suite that, yeah, most of us say, oh, it's larger than my house, because it's larger than my house, actually. This is the veranda. We only have 2 of those, so it sells out so fast. Keep it in mind. So some guests, if they wanted to do back-to-back itineraries, they would love to stay in this penthouse. Where do we go? We kind of divided the world into 4 sections: the Americas, Antarctica, Arctic and Fjord, and of course Mediterranean, Europe and Mediterranean, and the Baltic. So this is just kind of showing you. We have only 1 at the moment. Scenic Eclipse number 2 is on its way, but we're currently just doing a loop, as you can see. Excursions and activities, of course, they're all included, as I've been telling you, that we do have discovery team in the polar regions, and the guests will have custom designed parkas. It's all complimentary, that they can take them back to their house. The zodiacs are included. So again, it's a great way to explore the destination with the experts. This is a discovery team, discovery center. So especially on the polar regions, when you come back from an excursion, if your boots are really wet and dirty, your parkas are, let's say, wet and dirty, you just have to take them off here, put them here. The next day it will be already cleaned and waiting for you to reuse again, right? Emerald Cruises. Now, we know now when it comes to Scenic, it's all inclusive. And when it comes to Emerald Cruises, we're in the deluxe. So not everything is included, but mostly included. So under the Emerald Cruises, we have 2 brands: Emerald Waterways on the rivers, and then Emerald Yacht Cruises. It's more intimate experiences. It's again our ocean yacht that you will be amazed when you see some pictures and information. I need to say that so far, Emerald Waterways was launched in 2014. We're in 2020. And for the 5 years in a row, she has been awarded for the best river cruise line for the value. I think it says it all. As I was saying, that the best kept secret in the industry, that if your clients are looking for some more a la carte, not all inclusive options, you will just offer Emerald Waterways. You won't regret it. They will love it for every moment. Why? Again, we will have English-speaking experienced cruise directors and local guides. Our experiences, unique Emerald Plus excursions will be included. Emerald Active excursions will be included. These are all really very unique experiences, actually. Complimentary wine and beer with the lunch and dinner included, and of course, soft drinks. You will have activity managers. If the clients are looking for some activities, yogas and Pilates, activity managers will be there to help them out. 5-star dining on board, of course, all tips and gratuities, airport transfers, port charges and taxes, and Wi-Fi included. Please remember, airport transfers are included and you don't have to buy the air through us. However, as long as the clients are arriving on the same and departing on the same day on the embarkation and disembarkation, then your clients will be picked up complimentary. Where do we go? Same rivers on the Europe, Southeast Asia, and Russia, Main, Rhine, Danube, Rhone, and so on. When it comes to Emerald, remember, we only go to the southern fronts, so only it's going to be Rhone and Saône, and that's it. And of course, we go to Douro. Now, for both brands, again, remember, we own our ships. When it comes to Douro, we own our ships. We have a dock right there in the city center at Porto, like the city Porto. So the guests, when we are dock at the Porto, the guests can just get out of the ship. For both brands, Scenic and Emerald, they can just get out of the ship, go to the city center, and come back to the ship whenever they want. So this is our the deck plan. Again, we have 4 decks, 180 guests maximum on the Emerald brand. When it comes to southern France, it's 134 guests. Let's see the cabin, the Emerald Waterways, some of the pictures, and we call Emerald star ships. I say star because, we say star, and I think the reason is it really sparkles. You will see a lot of glasses everywhere, very contemporary, stainless steel, windows everywhere, and the mirrors, it's just sparkling. Horizon Bar and Lounge, it's the heart of the ship. As you can see, most of the port talks will be there. You can just sit and relax with your other fellow guests, and you can have a good time. Reflection Restaurant is our main dining room. You don't have to make any reservations. Your breakfast, lunch, and dinners will be served here. The terrace, you can also have your maybe lunch or dinner if you want to. It's another area that you can enjoy. But the main dining room is our reflection dining room. Wellness, of course, we have a massage wellness center, hairdresser, and fitness center. We do have, it's another innovation. This is the pool that I was talking about. During the daytime, it's a pool that is large enough. You can actually do actual flaps and swim. And at night, voila, it transforms to a cinema. How cool it is, right? It's just so cool that during the daytime, you can swim and enjoy the pool area. And at night, you can still enjoy the cinema, and you just kind of will be being with your other fellows. So it's a good area also that, I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked. It's a very good area also. If you have a group, you can talk to your cruise director and make sure that you can have the space maybe for a cocktail for your group. It's a nice area. Let's see some of the suites. It's our largest, 315 square feet, 1-bedroom, owner's 1-bedroom suite. You see the same concept like our Scenic brand, the sister brand. We have the same step-out balcony with a curtain and a glass door. And this window is actually opens horizontally with a touch of a button. Grand balcony, 210 square feet, same concept. You see a better picture here actually, that this window, sorry, the door, glass door kind of closes and slides and then opens up back. And again, the window opens with a touch of a window. The panorama balcony, 180 square feet. There is no separate section. It's actually included into your suite, but this window, again, you see with a touch of a button, you can open and close. Emerald Active, these are all included excursions into your price and itineraries. That can be a hiking tour, biking tour. It's not e-bicycles, you have to pedal it actually, but these Emerald Active excursions are included. Emerald Plus, again, included excursions. It can be a wine tasting in a castle, or a cake and a tea ceremony with a Slovakian family at their home. These Emerald Plus excursions, some other brands might charge these excursions, but with us it's included because we want the guests to explore and experience the destination in the best way possible. Discover more. When you see in our brochures, discover more, the word more, it's kind of, remember, it might be an additional cost. However, remember again that it's a short time period that we are including this Discover More excursion as an offer currently, that take the advantage of it. If your clients are looking forward to experience this, we are including our Discover More excursions, but normally they're not included. Southeast Asia, of course, we do have our beautiful Emerald Harmony. I personally experienced this. She's our newest ship on the Emerald brand. We own the ship, we build up the ship, and she's the one of the only ships that can go into the Ho Chi Minh City. It's a quite beautiful experience. Some of the pictures that you're seeing from the Harmony, again, Southeast Asia, we own our ship. How beautiful she is. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. 84 guests only. Again, if you're interested, you have to let me know so I can tell you more about it. All right, let's jump into the oceans also with our Emerald brand now. How are we doing? I hope you're doing good. I know it's a lot of information. So our yacht, Emerald Azzurra, will be launched December of 2021, next year. More intimate experiences, exotic destinations. Why? She will hold only 100 guests. Again, we will have our marina platform, the terrace, the pool cafe, sky bar and lounge, observation deck. Again, horizon bar and lounge, our reflection restaurant, wellness area, and of course, zodiacs and marina toys. Let's see deck plan and why. We have 7 decks. I would say that, as you can see, you will only share the ship with 100 people. That's the maximum. So more intimate spaces all over the ship. And if you're asking why, she's going to be brand new in 2021, 360 feet length only, and make the calculation, 100 guests, 50 cabins, 64 crew members. And she will be accessing the small ports that the larger ships cannot go. 88% of the suites and staterooms have balconies or terraces. And I think it's very important, especially in these days, that we double the restaurant space per guest, which is 21 square feet per person. All meals on board are included. Complimentary wine, beer, soft drinks with lunch and dinner, coffee machine and tea stations, complimentary waters, restock daily included. Of course, you will have English-speaking crew and local guides. Remember, again, when it comes to Emerald, we have Emerald Plus and active excursions that are included. Airport transfers, port charges, taxes, Wi-Fi, and gratuities on board are going to be included. It's a great, great experience. Let's see some pictures again. The terrace, reflection restaurant, pool cafe, horizon bar and lounge. Look at this beautiful infinity pool, sky deck, spa pool. I can't really wait to see the ship. Let's see the cabins. It's our entry level ocean stateroom. We have very limited of them anyway. You see a large picture window, 182 square feet it starts from. The location is at deck 3. Deck 6 is the balcony stateroom. We also have the deluxe. It's between 285 to, it goes up to 403 square feet, depending on which one you're picking. Owner suite, 1,162 square feet. We have 2 of those again. So it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm not going to show you all the pictures, but as you can see, we only go, so when it comes to Azzurra, Azzurra will be only going to the East and West Mediterranean, Adriatic coast, and Red Sea region and Dead Sea. Let's talk about groups and charters. Let's please meet Dave, Michelle, and Villa. They're in charge of our group department. Dave is the sales manager. Michelle and Villa are the coordinators. You will earn minimum 15% commission on our group bookings. And depending on the itinerary, we do give between 6 to 15 cabins sold on. Like one free TC will depend on the itinerary and availability. So take the advantage of it. Please use the agent portal on our websites. You will be accessing Express Book, Rewards Program, Agent Academy, group offers, everything. Please make sure that you're using agent portal all the time. You can brochure your brochures also. Now, this is very important. Please remember, I love knowledge, right? You are now spending your time here, and I appreciate every moment of it. And I hope that you're also appreciating and knowing the fact that when you know a product, you will be selling better, right? You'll be able to tell your clients, you'll be qualifying your clients. So each time that you finish a course, you complete a course, you're earning 3 clear elective certification. I think it's great. Number 2, you're learning, you'll be able to sell more. And number 3, if you wanted to join us for a fun trip, it's a requirement that we are asking your certifications on our brand. So please go and have your certifications, learn the product, and use Agent Academy all the time. Rewards program, you make the booking with our Express Book platform or call our reservations. Once you make the booking, your clients will enjoy our cruises, and then you will automatically start earning rewards. It automatically happens. You don't have to log in or sign up for anything, and then you can start redeeming your points as you go. Let's talk about some specials that we're having. We do have free air economy to premium economy, and some destinations we have also discounted business class air on the Scenic brand. I just want to also tell you that currently all our deposits on the rivers especially are 50% off. So take the advantage of it. And we're also including the deposit protection plan complimentary. It's normally $125 per person. Scenic Eclipse, again, the same thing. We do offer free round trip air from economy to premium to business class, some discounted business class airfares also. Please look into it and let me know which destinations you want. Emerald brand, again, we do have the free deposit protection, reduced deposit, fly free or air deposit, etc. And again, remember, I was telling you that Emerald brand is also including Discover More tours on the itinerary, so take the advantage of it. We have some new itineraries also, some shorter version of it. And again, it's in this short period of time to talk about these 4 different brands is a little bit tough. So if you are interested, let me know afterwards, and I'll be more than happy to tell you more about it. We're having this short, like another maybe a month. We will be running this Southeast Asia promotion currently. It's all reduced prices, like 13 days. It starts from $25.95. It's on the Harmony. Don't miss this opportunity. I think it's a great experience. Again, I did it by myself. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful destination, and yeah, take the advantage of it. Because you're here today, when you are making a new booking, we are giving you, on top of all these current offers, you will be able to offer $300 extra discount per couple on the Scenic brand to your clients. You can give this offer. Eclipse is $500 total, and Emerald is $250 in total that we can give an additional discount to your clients. So it will help you to close the sale, actually. Having said that, I don't know how I did, but that's all. Thank you. All right, so any questions, Anna? How did I do? How many minutes?
Thank you so much, Oya. You did it just in time.
I tried.
We do have some time. We do have some time for questions. We have some coming in. I will try to get to them all. Our first one is from Marlene, who is wondering if the group number is limited for excursions.
Well, actually, yes and no. It's a good question. Because of this COVID-19, we are restructuring all our protocols, and there are some countries that they're not even allowing more than 10. So depending on the itinerary, depending on the country, the excursions, the group of people will be accordingly, if I may say. But yes, we're not going to put 50 people in a bus and let them just cruise around. No, if that's what your concern is.
Yes, that makes sense. Our next question is from Susie, who is wondering how far in advance can we reserve excursions?
As soon as you can, actually, as soon as the excursions are available, mostly, like 9 months, 8 months prior to the departure, it starts coming in. So my suggestion, use the Express Book, the trip personalizer. And if you don't know how to use it, just reach out to me and I'll kind of guide you. And as soon as it's open to be booked, because not all the time, like let's say a year ahead, you may not find anything available because it's not ready yet. Once it's ready, you can start booking them. My suggestion again, reserve them. Make sure that your guests are all scheduled and pick their excursions, and if they wanted to change it later, they can. Because I had a few incidents that some of them, especially when it comes to France, they wanted to have the Culinaire experience, and it was full and booked. So some of the very unique ones are really sells out so fast. So be alert. I would say start checking 6 months prior, and then you'll be able to reserve the spots on time.
Okay, perfect. This next question is from Carol, who is wondering if on the Emerald are cinema movies also available in the staterooms?
I believe so. You know what? Let me double check and get back to you. I believe so. Well, every stateroom, every cabin will have a TV, and there will be complimentary movies on demand, and it's all complimentary. They don't have to pay for anything. It will be there. But if you're asking that the cinema at the movie theater, I mean, if they're seeing the same, like reflecting, I need to check that if that was the question. I'm taking a note here, and I will get back to you on that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Our next question, I believe you mentioned this. Are the local guides all English speaking?
Yes, they are.
Okay, easy enough. Our next question from Marlene, is there butler service on the new ship?
On all Scenic brands, yes, we do have, not Emerald. So think about it this way. I know it's too much of information, right? When it comes to Scenic, on the rivers and the ocean, we have a butler. When it comes to Emerald, there's no butler. However, if someone wants to have something in their cabin, they can always reach out and call the reception, and someone will bring it to them, but they will not have a butler. Not on the Azzurra too, no butler.
Okay, that makes sense. And our next question, back to numbers. Carol is wondering if there is a maximum number of people allowed on buses.
Yeah, well, correct. So because of this pandemic, again, we're changing almost everything. The protocols are, new protocols are in place, and we're continually monitoring the situation. We're working with the governments and the countries and their protocols. So in one destination, on a little, in a bus, you may only have 10 people maximum, or you may have perhaps 30 people maximum, depending on the itinerary and the destination. But again, we will never put the people like kind of in a little place where, especially nowadays, nobody wants to be around each other. So we do respect, and depending on the itinerary and the country, it will be allocated accordingly.
Okay.
And there will be,
And
I mean, the maximum amount of the number, if I may summarize it, the maximum allowance will be as per that country and the itinerary.
Okay, yep, that makes sense. Our next question, do you also offer private guides?
If the guest wants to, it might actually be a separate charge, especially for Emerald and Scenic too. If I have a price guideline or anything, I will get back to you on that. But Emerald is definitely, maybe it's going to be on request and for a charge. For Scenic also. But I will get back to you on that private guide on both brands, okay? Because I don't want to give you any wrong information.
Perfect. And it looks like this will be our last question. We have a lot of people wondering if they can get access to collateral, to these slides, to maps, to images of the ships. So how can they get access to all of those things?
So if you go to the agent portal, so when you go to scenicusa.com or emeraldwaterways.com, on the right-hand side, on top, you will see agent portal. So go there, and if you're not registered with us yet, that let me know, send me an email, or there you will see also agency registration that you will be able to register. But when you go to the agent portal, you will be accessing everything. On top of it, again, in my follow-up email, please watch out for my follow-up email. I'll send it to everyone, all the registrants actually, that all these information, how you can access. I'll send you the videos. I'll send you some important collaterals. I'll attach them to you. So if you still need some more, let me know. And also, if you're, let's say, if you're not in my territory, let's say, I will also make an introduction. Just let me know what you need. If you're not in my territory, I will also make the introduction to your sales director that they can also help you out, maybe more details. But I'm always here to help. Just watch out for my email. And if you need more information, just send me an email.
Okay, wonderful. And those are all of our questions. So thank you everyone so much for joining us. And thank you, Oya, for all of that information.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, really. It was an honor to be here. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. And I'm wishing everyone to have a very happy and healthy days and rest of the lives. Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.